Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Sam from Computer TV, and so glad you are joining us because today I'm going to tell you all about this GE point-and-shoot digital camera. This is the A950, and if you're going on a trip this summer, you are not going to want to leave home without a digital camera. And this camera takes fantastic quality pictures. Actually, it's a 9.1 megapixel camera, and it's got a lot of really cool features. Okay, so let me tell you more about it. First of all, it has a 5x optical zoom and a 5x digital, a 6.3 to 31.5 millimeter lens. You have a 2.5-inch LCD screen along with 24 megs of internal memory. Now, that is not enough to store all your photos and all your movies on here. Trust me. So you want to go out and get an SD or an SDHC card. Alright, you also have ISO capabilities up to 1600 if you're shooting in low light, movie mode, which is great, and now you have a lot of cool effects like face detection, blink detection, smile detection, image stabilization, and red eye removal, okay? All without hooking up to a PC. All those features are built right into the digital camera. Now, this camera is not rechargeable. It takes 2 AA batteries, so before you go out and get on your way, make sure you have an extra pair of AA batteries on you. Okay, let's do our tour. So, up top right here, you'll see the power button. We're just going to power on. There you go. And next to the power button, this right here is your shutter release, and then right here you have your mode selection wheel, okay? Turning over, you'll see again you have your 2.5-inch LCD screen. I was taking a lot of pictures earlier, so my internal memory is full, but I'll show you some of the pictures I took later. You have your wide and your tight right here. You have a dedicated button right here for face detection, which is great. Now, along this wheel, you have up top exposure, macro mode, self-timer, flash, and your OK function button in the middle. You have your menu right here, and on the other side, you have your trash. Now, turning on to the side, right here, you see your AV out and your mini USB plug, and this is how you charge your camera by hooking it up to your PC, or you can also hook it up to your TV and view all your pictures and your movies on the big screen. Now, underneath the camera right here, open up this latch like so, and just store your 2 AA's in here, and right here you can have your SD or your SDHC card. Now, if you are like a crazy picture taker, you don't want to miss a shot, every moment you have to have recorded, I do suggest getting an SDHC, which stands for a high capacity card, so you never have to delete ever again, okay? So, let's power back on. Okay. And you'll see my memory is full, so I'm going to switch over to playback mode. Okay, here are some of my photos that I took, and I'm going to go over to the delete button. I'm going to free up some space. Let's delete one more. There's producer Dan. Okay, so now I have more space. So let's get on to the other features we have, starting with this feature right now. This is auto mode. So when you're in auto mode, you don't have to do any of the work. The camera's going to do most of the work for you. Now, if you hit function, you'll see you have very few controls that you can choose from. You can set the quality, and you can set the picture size, and that's it. So, like I said, auto mode, the camera's going to do the work for you. Okay? So let's get out of auto mode. Let's go into our next mode, scrolling along, which is manual mode. Now, when you're in manual mode, you have more control over your photos, and again, just hit the function button, and you'll see you can set your white balance, your color effects if you want to have black and white photos or sepia, your image size, your image quality, your ISO, and we're back over to lighting effects and white balance. Okay, so let's check out another selection on our mode dial. Let's go into auto scene mode. Auto scene mode, as you can see, as I move the camera, can you see? Well, basically what auto scene mode does is it detects, there you go, you see it right now, it detects what scene you are in and automatically sets it on the camera. So you don't have to guess, oh, should I be in macro mode or should I be in ISO 1600? The camera is going to detect that for you. Okay, let's go on to our next mode, which is actually one of my favorites, is panorama mode, also known as stitch mode. So what you do in this mode is you take 3 shots and the camera automatically stitches them together. So you can make sure to get the full view and remember exactly where you are. This is great if you're taking any trips with a lot of scenery. Can you see me? Yes, you can. Okay, let's go on to our next mode, which is scene mode. Now, scene mode is not auto scene mode. You actually have to choose the scene for yourself. And you have a lot of different options to choose from. Actually, you have 12 scenes in total, starting with sports, which is for fast-moving objects, indoors, snow, fireworks, and this is going to make sure the shutter speed is slower than normal, so you'll actually get to see all those bright colors and you won't miss a shot. For museums, this is great because it turns off the flash. Night scenes, and if we go over, you'll see you have kids and pets, plants, sunsets. All right, as you can see, a lot of different options here to choose from, even leaf mode. Oh, what do you know? Okay, so let's get out of scene mode and go into image stabilization. Now, if you have a tendency to shake your hands a lot, I highly suggest you shoot in image stabilization. It's going to make sure that your pictures do not come out blurry, because who wants that? And last but not least, our last mode of the day is movie mode. And when you're in movie mode, if you hit function, you'll see you have 2 size options, 640 by 480 at 15 frames per second or 30 frames per second, or 320 by 240. Now, if you are taking movies just to upload onto the web and show your friends, I suggest shooting in 320 by 240 because it will reduce your uploading time. However, you also have the 640 by 480 option. So, once you have shot all of your photos and taken all your movies and you get back from your trip, don't keep them just on your digital camera. Go into playback mode, like so. Select the ones you want and upload them to Facebook. Make sure your friends see them. These are some of the shots we took earlier in the studio. And you can do some instant editing. If you hit the function, you actually have to go into menu. And you'll see, as we go through, you can protect, delete, trim, resize, rotate, create a slideshow, and red eye removal. You know, people with light eyes, they tend to get red eye a lot. Well, you don't have to worry about that with this GE. Okay, so there you have it. This is the GE A950 point-and-shoot digital camera. It's affordable, and it's really easy to use. So check it out. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Sam, and we'll see you next time. For more information on the GE A950 digital camera, just visit any of these major retailers and type in G481100 into the search box. For Computer TV, I'm Sam.